Hello everyone, my name is Momoz91. Today I've got some daily race beat around Dragon Trail Gardens in Group 3. So we're here in the Audi R8, and in fact we're starting second even though our lap time was very good. Obviously it wasn't good enough as Spaniard in front did a 1:29.0, which is just absolutely rapid pace. And just very quickly, I would like to thank everyone who subscribed in the last couple of days. Before I released my Dragon Trail Gardens Daily Race Beat Lap Guide, I was on 179 subscribers, and I'm on 204. So I'd just like to thank everyone who has subscribed. I will have more content on the way, but yeah, thank you very much, and I hope we can move on to bigger and better things very soon. But yeah, thank you's over. It's back to the racing now. So we've got Momoz91 in 4th place there. The old reliable for YouTube content. If you're in a race with this guy, it's almost a contractual obligation to record it. But we're gonna do a quick spin because why not? I mean, I just had to throw one in there, didn't I? But we're going to look at Momoz's point of view here. I'm going to see what exactly he's been getting up to, because if you saw there, he got a 3-second penalty as he went past us. So he's going through the chicane, and then he goes to the move, which just wasn't on. And yeah, it's going to give him a 3-second penalty, which is very well deserved, I think, because you just don't go for a move there. 3 seconds might be a bit harsh, but to be honest, you just don't go for a move there. But it's the happening. He's going to get lunged by the Dutchman in the Porsche 911. Fair move, I think. You know, there wasn't much contact, if any, at all. And as we go through the S's, he's just going to go for the move, which just doesn't work. And then he's going to push him out the way, and then the Peugeot's going to come storming through. But what do you think Momoz is going to do here? Yep, he's just going to take him out. It's a bit of a shame, really, that Momoz hasn't learned from the countless YouTube videos that have openly criticised what he does. But, you know, he'll never change, which is a shame, because he is quite a fast driver. But it's annoying that he can't apply those skills and actually race cleanly, because, you know, if he actually wanted to race clean, he could probably, you know, be like a pretty decent driver rating. But it is what it is. And as we go through the first corner, what do you think is going to happen here? He's just gonna try and take out the Spaniard, but he's gonna completely miss, and he's gonna end up in the wall with another 3-second penalty, and then he just disappears into the realm of shadows. And it's quite remarkable, actually, how a car could just disappear in the blink of an eye. It is quite the spectacle. And in fact, we managed to recover to 6th place so far, with 2nd just being right there, about 1.5 seconds in front. And then there's just a massive domino effect. I think the Greek driver hit the Bulgarian driver, who hit the Hungarian driver. There was just a massive chain reaction, and the 2 drivers in front of me have picked up penalties, which is good for me, but I think it's just a bit of a shame that happened, because I think only the Greek driver deserved a penalty, as he started it all. And it's annoying, really, that at this point anyway, the state of the penalty system was just awful. Obviously, since the patch on the 24th of February, the penalty system has gotten slightly better, well, quite a lot better, because you're not getting ridiculous penalties for nothing now. But I could just imagine how bad it is in the lower rated lobbies, especially with people just ramming you out of the way and going for silly dive bombs. It must be a nightmare, really. But as we go through the first corner, the Bulgarian gets it all wrong, and we're going to temporarily go side by side, but we're just going to back out, and it goes to the move, which just wasn't on, and then we're going to try and go around the outside. But, yep. Unfortunately, we were just collected there, I think. and we are going to just have to accept it, I think, as we get past the Beetle, and now we've been passed by the Golden Pug, the Italian with the very striking golden livery for his Peugeot RCZ. But we're just going to have another look at that again. So the Bulgarian goes for the move, and it just looks like he's gone in too hard, and he just hasn't lifted off the accelerator. And it's quite annoying, really, that people do that. But we're going to look at it again in slow motion. You can see there's the first bit of contact on the apex, and you can see that I think his steering lock is to the right, so it almost seems as though that was deliberate to just try and force him into the wall. But thankfully he got punished, because that was a filthy move. Honestly, you don't go for a move at the chicane. It's just common sense, really, at this track. Even at the reverse layout where you're going towards it 150 miles an hour, you just don't go for a move there because of the way that the chicane is. But we're closing up on the Golden Pug now. I don't think it's the most valuable car in the world because it is a Peugeot RCZ, but I'm sure the gold livery does add easily 50% value. But again, it's very basic, just plain 24 karat gold livery, but it does look quite nice, to be fair. Anyway, what am I on about? Back to the racing. We're gonna enter the last lap in just a couple of moments time. You can see there the Brit and the Spaniard going side by side into the first corner, and we're going to pull alongside the Pug here, and we're going to look for a move, but then the gap just opens up and we manage to get back into 10th place. And now we're going to set our sights after Johnny Fat Pants in the Mitsubishi Evo, and in fact we get a much better run than Johnny out the chicane. We gain about 4 tenths or so there, so pretty decent run. But again, we could have gone much quicker, I think. But as we go to the hairpin then, braking just before the start of the curb on the right hand side, clipping the apex very nicely, and we briefly pull alongside the Evo there, but that's just a little bit more grip on the outside, and we're going to have to concede the position. But as we go through the middle sector, we're going to see that there's yellow flags and there's a Brit in the wall. And it's a shame for him because it looked like an easy top 10 finish. But as we go around the penultimate corner, we're all over the back of this Evo now. And as we go down the back straight into the final corner, we're going to pull alongside and we're going to brake as late as possible. But the Evo's superb brake, so we can't really do much about that. We're going to get the cut back because he has to take the wider line. I think there was a tiny bit of contact there, but on the run to line, it's going to be a drag race between myself and the Evo, and who is going to come out on top? It's neck and neck, and in fact we come home in 8th place. But it was such a funny race, even though we did have a lot of mishaps. But it was honestly such a good one, and I think Momo's got a reset after that race. But if you did enjoy, just leave a like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications. But yeah, that's all from me. Take care everyone, and goodbye.